The people who experience the most shame have the least reason to feel ashamed, and the people who experience the least shame have the most reason to feel ashamed. The greater the person's conscience, the more likely it is that they experience shame. We do not see others as they are, we see them as we are. That is the reason that kind-hearted people often get manipulated, and it is also the reason that toxic people are naturally paranoid. The vast majority of humans are under the control of other people's will. Most of those other people are psychopaths. Most humans are dissociated from themselves and programmed to follow the will of the few who are aware. The universal law of polarity proves that opposites attract. Until a person is fully conscious of their choices, they will be unconsciously drawn to people who have the opposite qualities. The more authentic a person is, the more likely they are to be exploited. Predators seek out authenticity. It is emotions that are used to manipulate people. A person's mind cannot be manipulated unless it is first grounded access to by the emotions. Once access is grounded, the mind can be used to serve another's will. Be cautious. When you have a strong emotional response to someone you do not know well. Power is the root of all evil. Money is only a symbol of power. People who have the most control over others know that there are more effective ways to control people than money. The more intelligent a person is, the more likely they are to question their own beliefs. Many modern gurus and spiritual teachers are psychopaths. The true test of a person's character can be judged by how they behave when given absolute power. Sometimes the most powerful statement you can make is silence. Manifestation is a top-down process. It begins in your mind with a thought. It is then amplified in your heart by your emotions, and it is brought into form through action. Self-awareness is a bottom-up process. It begins with a sense of groundedness in your roots. It is given meaning in your heart, and it is brought to awareness in your mind. You can judge a person's level of consciousness by how they react to struggles. A conscious person uses struggles as a conduit for growth. An unconscious person allows struggles to pull them further into unconsciousness. Avoidance is just another form of attachment. It is attachment to not having something. An emotionally healthy person does not need to attach to or avoid things. How a person feels after they have had an interaction with you is an indicator of your true self. If you feel ashamed or exhausted after an interaction, you are probably dealing with a toxic person, so proceed with caution. The need for validation is the biggest cause of suffering for many people. The body is a map for the soul. If done consciously, the physical body can be used as a tool for self-actualization. This is the concept of yoga. The body is a mirror of the subconscious mind. Trauma is stored in the subconscious mind, and therefore the body. Consciously releasing trauma from the body is one way to heal from trauma. Masturbation can distract you from spirituality, just like any other carnal fleshy activity. Eating, sleeping, exercise, entertainment, work, and so on. Thanks for watching. Don't miss subscribe.